Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Doesn't beat the infield. Drives straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Swan. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Times that shot to perfection. Can't get that outside the ring field. Glanced away, but finds short fine leg. Franks ready to start from the Radcliffe Road end. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Wow, that missed the lot. Quick onto that in the infield. Kept the batters quiet that over. So far, though, no wickets to show for the effort. Dug that out well. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. End of a quiet over. Patel, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Radcliffe Road end. Big appeal, what's the umpire going to say? Lovely bowling. Couldn't get it through the field. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Big shout from the bowler. End of the over and none off it. Patel ready to start from the Radcliffe Road end. Edged it. And behind. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Edged, but it falls safe. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Patel will be happy with the work that over. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Kept the batters quiet that over. Tight bowling, but no rewards to show for it yet. Edged, what a delivery. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Nottinghamshire managed to keep the batters quiet. They've gone up here. Misses, and how did that not hit? Straight to the fielder. Swan bowled well that over. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Good shot, a beauty. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Another economical over gone. The openers are starting to look a bit more comfortable at the crease, though. Swan ready to start from the pavilion end.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary, the moment it hit the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot.
End of the over. The batting team are now 22 for none.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 24 for none.
The right-on pace bowler is coming in the attack from the pavilion end. David comes back on, runs have slowed a bit, so they're a good option to bring on now. Finds the fielder with that shot. Kept the batters quiet that over. Tight bowling, but no rewards to show for it yet. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Radcliffe Road end. No. Terrible shot. Now then, massive shout. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Thick edge, no, that's racing away. Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Doesn't beat the infield. Kept the batters quiet that over. So far, though, no wickets to show for the effort. Nice shot, straight to the bowler though, no run. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. This is a big appeal. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 30 for none.
Edged, what a delivery. Got to follow up that last delivery, found the edge, but no reward, putting the pressure on the batter. Nice, solid defensive shot. Glanced away, but fine, short, fine leg. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. David, ready to start from the pavilion end. Nicely played, perfect timing. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Digs out the Yorker.
End of the over. The batting team are now 37 for none.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Dug that out well. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitching it on a length is obviously the way to go. Couldn't get it through the field. Maiden over, well bowled.
37 for none.
Very good shot there. Misses everything. Awkward, but well played. This is a big appeal. Edged it, peach of a ball. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Wow, that missed the lot.
End of the over. The score is now 41 for none.
Edged, perfect delivery. They've gone up here. LBW starts the over with a wicket. Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over. Batting seems to be quite tough at present. You can feel the screws slowly turning in. Swan, ready to start from the Radcliffe Road end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Bowler and slip cordon, very confident. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Dug that out well. Swan with another quiet over. Been a good spell so far. Nicely played. Perfect timing. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. It's a very strong appeal here. Fine edge, beautiful ball. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. David bowled well that over. End of the session, and as the players make their way from the field for a short break, I'm off to refocus my core with some light meditation. Let's see if they can get the ball up into that slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Outside edge, doesn't carry. Edged it, peach of a ball.
End of the over. The batting team are now 48 for 1.
Outside edge.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
At number 4.
David finishes an excellent over and walks away with a well-earned wicket. Swept just wide of the fielder at 45. Some good aggression with some risk. Nice, solid defensive shot. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. End of the over and another tight over by the bowlers. Tough work out there for the 2 batters. Broad, the right-arm medium bowlers coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Poor shot, really lucky. Finds the fielder with that shot. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. End of the over, not many coming from it. Swan, ready to start from the Radcliffe Road end. No, terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Caught the inside edge off a good length. Now then, massive shout. Straight to the fielder. End of another tidy over.
5 for 2.
Dug that out well. Fine edge, beautiful ball. Gone, superb catch. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side and taking a great catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
It's a very strong appeal here. Doesn't beat the infield. Huge appeal from in front and behind. Bowler and slip cordon very confident. Big shout from the bowler.
Not a bad innings, was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short, a really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
At number 6.
Quick onto that in the infield. End of a quiet over.
57 for 4.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Edged it. Peach of a ball. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Over completed, and it's a maiden. Broad, ready to start from the pavilion end. Misses everything. Edged, but it falls safe. Caught the edge. Now then, massive shout. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of a fine over, some very accurate bowling. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Bowler and slip cordon, very confident. Misses, and how did that not hit? Nottinghamshire managed to keep the batters quiet. Nice, solid defensive shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Cashes the inside edge, but it'll fall safe. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key. Dug that out well. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Huge appeal from in front and behind.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Franks coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
The captain is going with pace.
Glanced away, but finds short fine leg. Wow, that missed a lot. End of the over, the batter's pinned down at the moment. Swan ready to start from the Radcliffe Road end. It's a very strong appeal here. Good shot, a beauty. This is a big appeal. Got that away nicely. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment. Lovely shots on drive through the gap. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Franks kept it tight.
68 for 6.
Going with pace now.
The captain is going with pace.
Now then, massive shout. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nicely played.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Edged it, a jaffer of a ball. Massive appeal from the bowler and fielders. Didn't see or hear anything live. Perhaps the faintest of nicks. Didn't time it and mid-on with an easy catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Dug that out well. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I don't think anyone will get to it. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Franks bowled well that over. Oh, that's nice. Good defence.